Okay. Wow. Holy crap. Am I feeling my age or what? Not just my age, too. Just my overall shitty health. I'm at a point, I noticed in my 30s, I was never been a healthy guy in shape, In my 20s, I did okay. I slimmed down. I was partying a lot, though. A lot of that weight loss was brought to you by Pablo Escobar, you know what I'm saying? And raves, ecstasy, But, in my 30s, I started to bulk up a bit. Lifestyle, food choices, beer, more beer. I ebbed and flowed. Once I hit my 40s, you really start to feel it more. When you don't make healthy choices, it catches up to you. But you pull yourself back, you ebb and flow. But I've noticed I'm 51 now. When I hit 50, it feels like it just hits you. Bad choices seem to hit you harder. It's compounded. Looking at myself in the video, I got arm fat hanging down. I'm fucking the big gut and the man tits, and my energy level isn't where it's needs to be. I need to shave off 2.5 chins. Used to be able to. I can't even do this no more. See, used to be able to make me look like a fucking Auschwitz fucking party member, but not anymore. So obviously, I got to make better choices. So let's drink to that. Better choices. I don't want to die of a heart attack and shit. That's my goal. Used to be I wanted to look decent, to score a decent woman. Once I got past through the meat grinder a couple dozen times or whatever it was, well, the real relationships were only count on one hand, but only a few of those really rise to the point where I still think about them every once in a while. And one that got away really, really broke my heart, but that's when I gave up when it comes to women. Not that she did anything intentional, but you just give up, Some guys have the game, they have the mojo, and they get it done, and they're always with someone. Guys like me are like, fuck it, that's not worth the money, the heartache. It is lonely at 3 a.m. staring into your kitchen, your refrigerator, though. I will say that. Probably why I'm so fat. Sometimes I eat because I'm bored. You need to stop that shit. You need to go shoot when you're bored and walk on the treadmill, you fat fuck. Now, that being said, I forgot a bunch of stuff today. I couldn't find my ear pro for shit. I don't know what it did with that. It's just a pair of razors that I stripped apart to try to make them work on the helmet way back. They're my main go-tos. They're all duct taped and shit. They're somewhere. I don't know where the fuck I put them. Maybe it was under one of my seats in the truck. I looked. I didn't see them. So I grabbed my helmet, but I wasn't able to wear that more than 10, 15 minutes. It was so fucking hot and no breeze. I was like, nope. I don't know how those military guys are in their 20s and they're in good shape. So even them, they gotta drive them nuts. Not when it's 102 degrees plus 100% humidity. That's rough. Earplugs actually worked. Gotta remember to buy another jar of those and always keep them in the truck. I'm gonna order another. When I finish this video, I'm gonna order a new pair of razors. So I always have backups in the truck. Never gonna leave the truck. Gotta have decent air pro, and the razors do a good job, and they don't cost a bunch of money. My Peltors, I forget what I spent, $600-700 on those Contact 5s. Their quality is great. You got surround sound shit. You can hear a mosquito from a fucking 50 yards that way. I get it, but once I sold my NV stuff, that helmet just has been sitting on my safe. I haven't been running them. I'm gonna probably transport those back to their headband. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get NV again. Maybe a thermal bridge. I don't know. Gonna wait and see if some money drops on my lap. But definitely good set of binos. That's one of these they got rid of the PVS. It was a nice PVS. I should have kept it. However, the one thing I hated when we did night shoots is I couldn't wear my glasses because they kept fogging up no matter what temperature it was outside, even in the colder months. So I was shooting with one naked eye, and shrapnel shit's bouncing off the steel, and zoom, zoom. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna go blind. So after thinking all that over and saying there's nowhere to run them, that's why I sold it. Scott still gives me shit. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he can't believe you sold that. We were up till fucking 2 in the morning buying that, jumping on that drop. I was like, yeah, I know. Should have kept it. I'm an idiot. Vinyls, maybe an RH25 thermal. I don't know. All these things are lots of money. Like a ZCO, it's a $4, $5, $6,000 scope. Will I get one day? Absolutely. But it's a big commitment. And the CAC it's heavy. I found it heavy for CQB stuff. Bench stuff, it's fine. But with that scope on it, that low Geisley mount was shit. It's too low, especially with the helmet. I was like, I couldn't find my place with it. And with the can on the end of that 14.5 and a loaded mag, it was like, oh, fuck, I gotta lift weights. I'm not strong enough. But those kind of drills, from now on, I'm bringing the 11.5s are perfect in weight, size. That's what you're gonna run in a CQB type situation. 10.5, 11.5. That's the sweet spot. 12.5, like my spec war, perfect. Once you jump up to the 14, the 16s, unless you're hitting them weights like a fucking madman. I mean, I see guys in videos, they're rocking 50 cal Barretts, like dual wielding. They're these big steroid fucking freaks. They can bench press a Buick and a Volkswagen Bug in the trunk, but I ain't that guy. Start walking on the treadmill slowly in the morning. Drink a lot more unsweetened iced tea and water, and cut way back on the soda. I always say it, I never do it, but I gotta do it. You gotta get rid of the carbs because I want to feel better. I think I'm young enough I can do it. I've made this speech so many times. There was like, what the fuck ever, dude. We're gonna hear about you keeling over in a Taco Bell drive-thru. Whatever. Fire sauce, motherfucker. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Anyway. And I was rusty as shit, boy. It's been a while. I haven't done transitions in quite a while. So, we're going to keep getting back there. Keep going through the motions. I'm never going to compete with these younger dudes that are in shape, that know their stuff more than me, but doesn't mean I'm giving up. I'm going to keep on trying. Pushing myself a little bit at a time. Not so much that I kill myself, but, I want to feel better, so I'm focused. This week I had the doctor. They're going to bitch at me. My numbers are going to be through the roof. We'll see where that's at. I keep seeing all these news stories of these celebrities dying in their 40s and 50s and shit. I'm like, fuck. Did they get the jab? I got 2 jabs. My mother wouldn't shut the fuck up. And I think about it a lot. See all these people that are just keeling over a heart attack. Young people, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. People you thought were super healthy. Like, wow, dude. It makes you think about your mortality. Maybe my unhealthy habits like smoking are saving me from the big dive. I don't know. They say nicotine kills the spike proteins, stops them from destroying your shit. Maybe that's ironic, wouldn't that be? I think they mean liquid nicotine in certain forms, not cigarettes, but still, fuck it. Oh. I'm rambling, but felt good to get back out. We're going to get back out more. Going to get some more ammo in the door. Need some more 9mm. Grab a couple thousand rounds of that. 300 black. Starting to slowly push through the stockpile. Need to get some more of that. 5.56 we got, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7,000. I don't know. I stopped counting. I got drawers filled with it. I got mags loaded up to the hilt, but it's never enough. So I'm gonna figure out a way to get some more of that in the door. Still paying down both credit cards from the HKSB5 debacle. Love the gun, but holy shit, dude. A lot of money. But the band plays on. I hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you had a good 4th of July. Fuck those commie pieces of shit. Did you see those poor kids in Texas? 20-something little girls from a Christian camp. I think the total missing was in the 50s. I saw lefties were celebrating the death of children. Saying, ha ha, Trump's in office. That's what you get. These motherfuckers need to meet Jesus. One way or the other. Wow, how evil can you be? Those poor kids and their poor parents. Wow, I can't fathom that. If I lost my dogs in a flood, I'd be destroyed. But your child? People are making fun of that? These left-wing, blue-haired, trans, testicle fucking commie motherfuckers, dude. Fuck you. Go straight to hell, you fucks. I'm telling you, man. There's certain things you just don't say or do. And a lot of them involve animals and children. You just don't do it. You don't say it. No matter what side of the political aisle you are. I mean, that's beyond evil. These motherfuckers need to be lowered slowly into a pit of fucking molten steel. Very slowly, so they feel every bit of pain before their head hits it and they're fucking gone. These are people that hurt kids and laugh at kids' demises, and people that hurt animals. Those motherfuckers, I'm telling you, I'd love to see some a whole new organization start. I'm gonna stop there because I don't want to get my shit dinged. Stop being evil motherfuckers. Stop talking shit about dead kids. Stop hurting children and animals in general. Whoever you are, you'll be found out eventually. And there is a price to be paid for such evil. In this life or the next. I bet your sweet ass on that. Other than that, happy 4th. You'll keep on keeping on. I have another Akitac on the way. Uh-oh. They dropped this multicolor ODG FDE and dark brown army one. It was half off for the 4th of July. $260 instead of $5 whatever. I snagged it. I think I have a problem when it comes to Akitacs. Oh well. They're cool. They're solid. And all my main rigs will have their own Akitac. Whatever. I'm good with it. Keep on keeping on. Ordered a set of ODG MKM caps for the Leopold since I lost the rear cap, the cheap one that came with. They were having a forced sale. Came to like 70 something dollars. But they're solid caps. MKM makes good shit. They're ODG. Match the feng shui, you know. Anything else on the way? I need to order a Steiner T. I think I'm going to order that T1XI for the CAC. For one of the guns, anyway. I mean, I'm wanting to give that a try, so now I have an excuse. As far as the size 6, it was heavy on a heavier gun with the can, but I think it's that Geisley mount is so low, I was having trouble. I mean, as I raised it up, I was like, if this was a higher mount, I don't think it's not even a 1.7. I don't know, it's Absolute, I guess, co-witness, or Absolute, the lowest one you can get, 1.5. I think for drills and that kind of activity, you need like a 1.7 or 1.94. So, we'll see. We'll play it out. Other than that, hope you all are good, happy, and well. And I'll see you next time. Say a prayer for those poor kids and their families in Texas and all the people that were affected by those flash floods. That was amazing. I don't know how that happened so fast. And all the commies that are making fun of it. I mean, you know, karma's a motherfucker. It finds us all, good or bad. And y'all have some bad karma in a lot of ways. If you don't like America, just get out. Get the fuck out. Because we're all getting a little tired of your bullshit. Okay. Till next time, your boy Jake America. Peace.